Well, with shipments of one COVID-19 vaccine already underway and additional shipments possibly within the week, there are a lot of questions about these vaccines that viewers like you are asking. So joining us to discuss some of these core questions is Dr. Theodore Bailey, Chief of GBMC's Division of Infectious Disease. All right, Dr. Bailey, with COVID-19 case numbers increasing daily in our country, the vaccine's arrival is timely and a welcoming sight, right? But they say only a small percentage of U.S. citizens are actually receiving the vaccine to start. So if most people won't directly get the benefits of this first rollout, is that right?
Well, that's correct. And just to be clear, it was just within the last week to 2 weeks that these first vaccines actually received emergency use authorization from the FDA. So they weren't even available and sufficiently proven to be rolled out until that point. And then at this point, we're dependent on the production chain and transport. So we're going to be making these things around the clock, basically, but you still have huge demand. And so there's not going to be enough for everybody at first.
And so we saw even this morning, Dr. Fauci said it could be the summer before a lot of people are able to get it. Can the timeline be sped up at all?
Well, there's a downside to that. You want to make sure that your production is perfectly safe. You don't want any contaminants getting into it, and you want to make sure that you're sticking to producing exactly the vaccine that you think you're making. If you try to rush it, you may start to see either higher risks with the vaccine or maybe it's not as effective. So we want to make sure that the integrity of the production is the first and foremost thing.
Okay, makes sense. Now, does the vaccine actually protect people from getting COVID-19?
Well, so it depends. Technically, COVID-19 is the name for the disease. The virus name is SARS-CoV-2. And so your question, to answer that question, would be yes, it protects against the disease. But does it protect against the virus? That we do not know as well. We do know that it makes a dramatic difference in terms of your likelihood of actually getting illness, being sick from this virus. But could you still get the virus and then possibly have it to transmit to someone else? That remains a possibility that we don't have the evidence to say one way or the other.
Okay, so that was my next question. So you could get the virus and then still be contagious. So if you get the vaccine, should you still be wearing a mask and practicing social distancing?
Yes, you certainly should, because we don't know that the vaccine has an impact or how much of an impact it has on preventing transmission. We know it will protect you against the disease, and that's what we all care about. But, there's going to be people out there who maybe don't have the vaccine yet, for reasons we just talked about.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Great information there from Dr. Bailey. Of course, you can always visit GBMC's website, and we will also put this information on our website, too. Thank you so much.